Словно М16. Сука не поверила, что мне 16. Да, это Москва, и мы умеем отрываться, мы умеем делать звук, мы умеем делать так.
Yo, guys, I'm back. What is up? I'm back, baby. Stephen A. Smith, what is going on, my guys? Man, I miss you guys so much, man. Damn, it's been a while since I uploaded a Wi-Fi battle. I've been going through a lot of things. Working, getting a new job, focusing on this little business I got going on. But I'm back here, man. I'm back with another Wi-Fi battle, man. And feel free to pause the video to see my opponent's team and all that good stuff. But question of the day, do you guys miss me as much as I miss you guys? Do you? But let's get started, man. So he goes out to this Donald Duck giant beak face, what's his name, Pelipper, and he's gonna start setting up the rain. I'm like, wow, that's illegal as fuck. But I'm like, you know what? Who cares, man? Because we out here. So yeah, he decides to switch out, and he decides to go to his whatchamacallit, Azov. So I'm like, all right, then that's cool, but because we're hungry right now. So I decided to bite this thing's face off, and Azov do have a focus ash, so I'm like, oh man, unbelievable. So he's gonna probably go for stealth rocks. So I decided just to bite this thing because Azov is fast and it is strong too. You see that thunderbolt? He actually goes for a thunderbolt, but I'm like, you know what, man? We're hungry, so we just eat this Azov turkey dinner. So now he's out, and right now we're 6'5". We out here, man. So here he decides to go into his own gator, and now it's gator to gator, giant mouth to giant mouth, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for another crunch. And here he actually goes for a dragon dance. I'm like, oh man, this is one scary spike-headed Prwell'Z. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. And here I actually go for a waterfall. Actually, my bad. So I go for the waterfall, and that does heaps to this thing. So I'm here. He actually gonna hit me with another he's gonna hit me with his own waterfall and take out my Prwell'Z. I'm like, oh man, unbelievable. But I'm like, that's cool, you know what I mean? Because here I actually could go into my boy, the MVP, my guy. You know what I mean? Look at him, man. Looking like a gold chain. My Steelix out here, giant face and all. And I'm like, you know what? I want to get my stealth rocks up. Don't mind me. There's a couple. I got some new neighbors and the dogs is barking and stuff, so don't mind that. But he does hit me with a waterfall, and I know I'm not gonna get the flinch off because this is the sheer force for alligator. Like all they always carry that. But here I decided just to get my rocks in, just throw rocks everywhere on the field. And here I am gonna eat my custard berry because Steelix is a whole boss. So we start eating our custard berry, licking our imaginary fingers, and I hit this thing with an earthquake. Down goes Prwell'Z. Let's go. So Prwell'Z out now, and now he decides to go into what's his face, Gosh Chop. So Gosh Chop is here. I'm like, all right, awesome. So I know I don't have the custard berry, but Gosh Chop normally they like to go for like a stealth rocks or sword dance, which he does. So I'm like, all right, then let's go. So here I decided just to get the ice fang off. I do get the ice fang off, and it almost take out the Gosh Chop. I'm like, oh man, so close. But the rough skin is gonna take out my Steelix, and down goes my boy, man. Down goes my guy. But I'm like, you know what? I could go into my Ponyta, my Epona from Link, and I go out to my Rapidash. I'm just excited to be back here battling, and I decided just to go for a high horsepower because I know it hits almost everything on his team, and I was hoping he does switch out to go to the Heatran. He does, and I'm like, thank you so much, man. Look at this high horsepower. Look what I do to him. Look, take that. And down goes Heatran. Let's go. So now we're actually doing really, really good. So now he decides to go back out into Pelipper, Donald Duck face again. And I'm like, Daffy Duck. No, is it? No, it's Donald Duck. Yeah, Donald Duck. Daffy Duck's the other duck from Looney Tunes. But anywho. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw some nasty stuff at this thing, smack it with a poison jab. So swinging on this thing like Mike Tyson. But he is gonna throw some boiling water at my face. And with the sun up, with the rain up, down goes my Rapidash. So I'm like, all right then, whatever. So here I actually go to my my Raichu. I am fast. If he does decide to switch out to Gosh Chop, I could just hit this Gosh Chop with a surf. So here I decided just to go for the Volt Switch. hoping that he stays in. He does, and down goes Pelipper. And I'm like, yo, we're doing splendid right now. I'm really liking this team. So I am gonna take my Raichu back, my rat, and I decided just to go into my fortress. I mean, my fortress on my Hypno. So we come out here, giant goggles and all. You see all the shinies I got, man? I had to show out all the shinies for you guys. All shinies in this team. Let's go. Except for Alligator. For Alligator, yeah. I don't like it shiny. But anywho, he is going to get hit with the Stealth Rocks. And here, I was thinking about switching out. But I'm like, you know what? A Kingdra in the rain is going to probably take out all my team with 2 hits. So, here, I was hoping that my fortress could take a Surf. This thing goes for a Surf in the rain. We live on 7 health, yo. 7 health. Let's go. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just get some damage off this thing. And I decided, I'm like, you know what? Bucket. Hit this thing with an explosion and it doesn't take it out, man. I'm like, dang, this Kingdra is gonna get a whole sweep on me, man. But yeah, I decided just to go out to my Hypno. So we come out here, long nose and all, pink strip, yes, and we're shining and glistening. So we are cool. So here I decided just to go for a Psychic. I'm pretty sure I could take a Surf from this thing because I am max special defense, max HP. It does hit me with a Surf, and we lived it with soup. So I could just smack this thing in the face, start swinging my pendulum, and down goes Kingdra. We're looking splendid. And his last Pokemon, I believe, is the Garchomp, the Hammerhead, sucky shiny Pokemon. And he is going to get hit with some Stealth Rock damage. And hey, I decided just to go for another Psychic. But I know that this thing is going to outspeed me and hit me with an Earthquake. And down goes my Hypno, man. Crazy. So, all right. So my Hypno is down now. And my last Pokemon is the Raichu. So we just come out here, you know what I mean? Shining and glistening. And I'm going to hit this thing with a Surf. And that's going to be the match, guys. And with that being said, guys, starting next week, I'm going to start posting on my regular schedule. You know what I mean? Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 battles on Saturday. That's going to be next week. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I miss you guys so much. And that's pretty much it, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know down in the comments, man. Talk to me.